5 things you should never do for a woman even if you are madly in love with her. Sometimes you need to forget the fact that you are in love with someone, then face reality. Love is not enough. There are so many things young guys do for love these days that are so insane. Some men are down today financially. Because of this issue, men who mess their life up in the name of love and relationships with women are regretting bitterly today. There are 5 obvious things you should never think of doing for a woman no matter how much you love her. Doing these 5 things will ruin you. Make sure you watch this video till the end before you start arguing in the comment section. Number 1. Don't fight another man because of a woman. Let's say you love a lady but she's seeing another man. It is wrong for you to confront the man and ask him to stay away from your girlfriend. That's the job of your woman. If your woman really loves you, she should respect what you share with her. She should limit all questionable closeness with the opposite sex. If she really loves and respects you, she will never get involved with men or keep seeing and hanging out with men as though she's single. Stop confronting your fellow man to leave your woman. That's not your job, it's hers. Number 2. Don't send your girlfriend to school. This is one of the most wasteful things most men do and regret later. Some of the men who do this didn't even go to school, yet they are out there paying school fees and taking care of a lady all in the name of brushing her up to marry her. Are you her father? Why will you want to take the responsibilities of her father? How many women can even do that for a man? Even the lady you are sending to school will never do that for you if she was in your position. How many times have this actually worked for men? Most men who do this end up heartbroken. These women are wiser than you. Sending a girl to school does not guarantee marriage. Marriage is not a reward for good deeds. I had a case like this few months ago. The man sponsored her in school for 4 years. She came out and accepted an engagement ring from another man. It was a big issue. Everyone was against her. She wasn't even feeling remorseful. She came out on social media to say that she never forced her ex-boyfriend to send her to school, that the man said he will send her to school before marriage but he didn't force him, and that there's no written agreement that they would marry after that. That she doesn't owe him anything and that she has found someone else she wants to marry. This lady went as far as saying she can't marry a man who can't speak well in public. She can't do this, she can't do that. But this is the same man who paid your school fees. You were the one who accepted to date him and to marry him. The same man who can't speak well in public, trained you in school and was even sending some money back to your parents. Even the parents acted like they didn't know what to do. They kept mute, but the end of the story was very bad. The ex-boyfriend ganged up and raped her and made a video of it and sent it to the man who wanted to marry her. He went further to post it online and then traveled out. Till today they've not seen the guy. The man that wanted to marry her ended the whole marriage plans. She was hospitalized for weeks, and this is how bad issues like this can get. Be wise. Whenever you are in a relationship, please watch your sacrifices and commitment. Most of these ladies will deny you and rubbish you to your own face when things doesn't go their way. Some of them will forget the labor, the sacrifice and commitment you made and still insult you regardless. Never do for a woman what you can't do for yourself. You are the head of the woman. Never push her higher than yourself. She's definitely going to mess up with you. Have you ever wondered why men can take care of a woman for years and no one will know? But once a woman starts sending you little money or helping you get some stuffs done, she uses it against you at every slightest opportunity. That's women for you. Be wise. Number 3. Don't buy your way into her life. Love is not money and money is not love. When you ask a lady out and she turns you down, please move on immediately. There are so many beautiful women out there. Stop trying to buy your way into a woman's life. That's a wasteful investment. I see some guys begging women, sending her money, buying gifts for her mother, being so nice to her brother and even giving her brother money so he can convince the sister to accept you. What kind of man are you? This is foolishness at its highest level. Any lady you win with money, will stay because of the money and will leave when the money stops coming. Some of these women you are dating are not dating you, they are just dating your ATM cards. Any lady who doesn't love you for who you are and for who you can be in the future is not meant to be in your life. This is not a license for laziness anyways. Men should hustle and make money, but make sure you are not making this money only for you to chase after women. Some men are very funny. A woman rejected you because you don't have money, you walked away and made some good money and still came back for her? Are you this daft? No matter how much you love a woman, never buy her love, never buy your way to her heart. If she doesn't love you for who you are, move on immediately. She's not the most beautiful woman on earth. Number 4. Don't take unnecessary risk for women. A young man once told me he can take a bullet for his girlfriend. I told him he needs a rehab. How can you even think of taking a bullet for your girlfriend? How can you think of taking a bullet for even your wife? Are men the only ones who are meant to die? Can your wife take a bullet for you? Do you know how fast she will mourn you, move on and remarry another man if you die? Everyone has his or her life to live. There are certain risks that are not just necessary. Your wife needs a kidney transplant? And you want to donate yours? She commits a crime and instead of going through the legal process you go out to confront the people? As what? A Superman? Do you know why most men die before their wives? Most times it's simply because the man is shouldering everything. It was supposed to be a union where the woman supports and helps the man, but most of these women will rather go for pleasure. Some will tell you they don't like stress. They go for easy options while they push you out there to suffer and stress yourself to your early grave. Cut down the sacrifices and risk you take for women. When I was in the university, my female colleague failed her mathematics exams. She wasn't that good in mathematics, so she failed and carried over the course again. It was time for her to sit for the same course again. She spoke to her boyfriend and he came and impersonated her. He came to write the exam for her because he was very good in that course, but he was caught and expelled from the school in his final year. He wasted 6 good years in school only to be expelled just because he went to take a risk for his so-called girlfriend. They applied to the vice chancellor and sent lots of apology letters. The man stood his ground because it was a Christian school and such act was totally unacceptable. The worst part of this story was that the lady and her parents denied that they asked the boy to do such. They said she was sick and couldn't come for the exams and that they didn't know the boy had gone to take it for her. She still finished her school, but the poor boy who wanted to sacrifice for her got himself expelled. Imagine the depression that boy went through. I'm not sure if he went back to school again. Be careful the kind of risk and sacrifices you want to shoulder in for women. This world is full of ingrates. They will trivialize your sacrifices and make you feel worthless for doing it. Number 5. Don't marry a poor lazy girl. How many ladies will want to marry a man who is poor? How many ladies will want to stick with a man who has a bright future but still struggling to get there? Most of these women are looking for already made men. Some of them do not even have transport to come and visit you. How can you be dating a lady who doesn't have transport to come and visit you? How can you date a lady who doesn't have a skill, proper education or a good job? Do you think they will consider you if you were in their level? Worst of all, some of these poor ladies are the ones broke shaming other guys for not having the same money they don't have. Apart from sex, there's actually nothing some of them can offer you, yet I still see some guys foolishly following them. This is why you go down after marrying them. This is why your life, your purpose and destiny starts retarding once you marry them. Be wise. There are good ladies out there who can add meaningful things to your life, intelligent women who can multiply whatever you bring you into the relationship and marriage. Until you find those type of women, do away with the buckets. If this video makes any sense to you, please tap on the like button, share this video with your lovely friends, and don't forget to like and follow this page for more amazing contents on relationship, marriage and sex. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.